Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lukenessmonster. As you guys probably know, Hasbro's been releasing a ton of amazing Star Wars Black Series figures over the last couple of months. And that also means that you guys probably know that it's kind of hard to keep track with everything that they're releasing. And so in this video, we're going to be recapping 30 upcoming Star Wars Black Series figures. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Really quick though, we're actually giving away this Black Series Phase 1 Captain Rex at 19,000 subscribers. And right now we're so close to hitting that number. So if you guys do want to enter, 1, you have to be subscribed to the channel. And 2, once we hit 19K, I'll release a giveaway video. All you have to do is comment on that giveaway video to enter. Anyway, onto the video. First up, we're going to be talking about the next mainline Black Series wave that's going to start hitting stores here pretty soon, and that is the wave with Han Solo. Now, this wave has already released on Amazon, but it hasn't hit stores yet. I believe the official release date is sometime mid-September, so fingers crossed these will start hitting physical stores here very soon. But the first one in the wave, of course, is Han Solo, and he is just looking absolutely phenomenal. The original Han Solo came out in like 2013, and the figure just kind of sucks, so it's a figure that desperately needed an upgrade. This one is completely brand new sculpt head to toe, pinless look all the way around, and just an amazing Harrison Ford likeness on the face. So this is just one of those figures we've been needing for so long, and it looks great now that we finally have it. Next up in the wave to go alongside Han Solo, we do have, of course, Chewbacca. This is again another completely brand new sculpt head to toe. Actually, other than the feet, I believe the feet are reused from the old figure. But regardless though, this is again one of those figures that desperately needed an upgrade. The old figure had really horrible articulation and it just didn't look right. And so now that we finally have a new version, it has deep cuts in the elbows and the knees, so you can get him into some dynamic poses. It has a nice dark wash all over him. And overall, it's just a much needed upgrade for Chewbacca. So this is definitely, this one and Han Solo are both easy day one pickups for me. The next figure in the wave is Nightsister Marin, and this one is really exciting, not just because it's Gaming Greats figures, because we haven't gotten a lot of Gaming Greats figures recently, so it's always great to see those, but it's really cool because it's another Jedi Survivor character. We've gotten a few here and there, mostly Cal Kestis's, and then of course a ton of different like Stormtroopers and Flame Troopers and that kind of stuff, but we haven't gotten a ton of named characters from Jedi Survivor, and so to see Nightsister Marin come to the line, it's a huge win for the Black Series, and hopefully means that they're going to explore some more named characters from Jedi Survivor here in the future. Give me a Seer, give me a Grease. There's so many different characters that they could introduce, and right now Nightsister Marin and a few others are just the only named ones that we have besides Cal Kestis, so I'm just happy with this one, and I'm glad that we're finally getting a Nightsister Marin in the line. Next up, we have 2 figures from the Ahsoka show. First up is being Ezra Bridger, and this is a really cool figure because we've gotten the other version of Ezra in the Ahsoka line, but this is his like Star Wars Rebels appearance, and it only shows up in a hologram in the show, and so now we actually have his like in-show appearance. And I think it came out amazing. I think the likeness is great, the articulation looks solid, and to be honest, it's just nice to finally have this version of Ezra in the line after like 2 years of the show being out now. It's good to finally have this version of Ezra, and he's looking great. And to go alongside Ezra, we do have the Zombie Death Trooper. I believe the official name is just the Night Trooper, which is kind of confusing because we already have a Night Trooper in the line, but that is regardless. Looking at this figure, it looks great, and I'm really excited for this one just because of the Night Trooper that we already have. It's some of the best sculpting and detail we've ever gotten on a Black Series figure, and so to see it again on this Death Trooper, it's looking great. I love the gold cracks. I love the red bandages. Overall, it's just looking amazing. And this one is also a completely brand new sculpt for the Death Trooper, other than I believe maybe some of the arms are reused, but it's one of those things that it finally has pinless legs for the Death Trooper. So I know it's not your standard Death Trooper, but it is really nice to see them put a lot of new sculpting and engineering into a figure that they could have easily just reused a lot of the parts for. So really happy about that, and he's looking great, especially with that broken open helmet. You can see the zombie face underneath. It's really cool, and this is one of those figures that I think is really underrated, and I'm really excited for it. Next up, we have a fan channel exclusive wave, which is actually supposed to release on September 1st, give or take, depending on where you order it from, but this one is looking great. First one in the wave is the Jedi Temple Guard, and this is just a figure that we've been waiting for so long in the line. And I really think that the sculpting and the detail and the paint apps turned out phenomenal on this figure. It turned out great. I love the yellow double-bladed lightsaber. I love the gold accents on the robes and the helmet. It's just a stunning looking figure. And to be honest, it's just long overdue. The Jedi Temple Guard is really cool in the Clone Wars, and it's surprising that they hadn't done one sooner for the Black Series. So it's just one of those figures that we're just happy to see because it's taken so long for us to get him. In that wave, we also have Baris Offy, another one of those characters that has just taken so long to get in the line. This is her episode 2 appearance, so pretty cool, and it's just one of those characters that it's nice to get because we just got Luminara Unduli in the line. If you guys didn't know, Baris is Luminara's Padawan, so it'll be really nice to get Luminara and Baris together on the shelf. Or of course you could pose her with Ahsoka. Either way, it's just really cool to finally get a Baris in the line, and it's also just great to get more Jedi figures in the line because I'll take as many Jedi as we can get. Third in the wave, we do have Dash Rendar from Shadows of the Empire. I know Dash Rendar is a really popular character, so I'm really happy that this one is going to be getting a release for all the people who are a big fan of Shadows of the Empire or just a big Dash Rendar fan. This will be really cool for all the people who want this one, so yeah, I love this guy's design, and this one is probably a pickup for me too. And then the fourth and final figure in this fan channel wave is the Ronin. This is a colorized version of the Ronin. If you guys didn't know, he had a single release, a part of a Celebration exclusive set a little while back, but this is a single release version of him. But instead of being in black and white like the anime, this one is a colorized version, so he's got a more flesh tone rather than a gray flesh tone. He's got a black robes rather than gray, so he's looking pretty cool. It's not my thing because I think I like it to be accurate to the anime, so I like the white and black color scheme, but I understand that some people might not like that, so this is a great way to get a colorized version if that's what you want. Next up, there's also another Army Builder 2-pack coming to the line, and that is a Death Trooper and Shore Trooper 2-pack. This is really cool, and it's a great way to army build some of these really cool looking Stormtroopers. Of course, the Death Trooper is actually the one with the pauldron and the extra pouches, which was only ever released in a Rogue One 3-pack all the way back in 2016, so this will be a great way to get that figure if you missed out on that 3-pack all the way back in 2016. Next up, we have the next mainline wave that's going to be releasing towards the end of the year. First up in this wave of 4 is Lieutenant Gail. Lieutenant Gail is one of the coolest Black Series figures we've ever gotten. He is on the 3.0 clone body, so amazing articulation, and he also has a completely brand new helmet sculpt that's going to make him a lot more accurate to Revenge of the Sith. And honestly, I think hands down this is going to be the best Black Series clone trooper ever made. We'll have to wait and see until we get it in hand, but just seeing some early photos of it, it is absolutely stunning. The second figure in this wave is a brand new Sand Trooper, and this is another one of those figures that have just needed a remake for a long time now, so we finally have a new version of the Sand Trooper on the 2020 Stormtrooper body, so really excited about that, to see this figure updated with the modern articulation. This figure also has some very nice weathering on it, which is not something we really get for Black Series that much anymore. We'll get some here and there, but this level weathering is just unheard of nowadays, so it's looking amazing, and I cannot wait to get this one in hand. The next two figures in the wave have not been officially revealed yet, but they're going to be two single releases of the Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi that we did get a part of the San Diego Comic-Con 2-pack, and so if you guys did miss out on the set, I know it was really hard to get. There will be a chance to get these figures down the line. Now, I don't know if it's going to come with the swappable heads and the extra accessories, probably not, but there will be a chance to get these base figures in the main line, which is really exciting, so fingers crossed that we do get these here very soon. Next up, we do have another Jedi Survivor 2-pack. This one comes with a KX security droid as well as a droideka. Now, I'm loving the design for the droideka in this. I think it looks really cool and I like this repainted style for it. But the KX security droid, I generally don't like. I do much prefer the black color scheme for this figure. Next up, Hasbro did bring back the holiday line with some more Halloween figures. These are not really ones that I care too much about, but I know a lot of people do like them. So we do have first up the Ghost, which is actually a Royal Guard, just completely all white. Cool thing about this figure is it does glow in the dark though, pretty cool. There is also the Zombie / Mummy. I'm not really quite sure what this is, but it is a base body of a Stormtrooper. And then there is also a Witch. It does have the broomstick, so that's pretty cool, but it does have the base body of Asajj Ventress. We also have gotten the next New York Comic Con exclusive revealed, and that is going to be a Mace Windu and Chancellor Palpatine 2-pack. This one should hopefully be on Hasbro Pulse, and hopefully it's going to be a whole lot more readily available than the Anakin and ObiWan set. But we do have the Chancellor Palpatine, which is the first time we've ever gotten that in the line, so that is pretty exciting. And it does have the swappable head, so if you want him to be the battle-damaged Darth Sidious version, you can do that. And then Mace Windu also does have a unique head sculpt for this set as well, so pretty cool. And like I said, it is exclusive to New York Comic Con. Up next, we do have the Anakin and Captain Rex 2-pack. This is a part of the Clones of the Republic line, and both of these figures are just straight re-releases. Both Rex and Anakin have been released before. This is the Phase 2 version of Rex we've seen several times, as well as the Ahsoka version of the Clone Wars outfit for Anakin. That's a mouthful, but both of these are just re-releases, but I do think they are great ways to get these figures if you did miss out on them originally on the original releases. I know Captain Rex is always a popular character, and he's always hard to get, and he's always expensive on the aftermarket. So if you do miss out on him and you don't have him yet, this will be a great way to get him. There's also a mainline release of the Stranger that's going to be coming out here towards the end of the year. I know that this one is pretty exciting, but I know not everybody likes the Stranger, not everybody likes the Acolyte as a show, so this one is pretty up in the air. So if you guys like it, let me know down in the comments. It's not one that I necessarily am planning on picking up, but if I see it in stores, I may have to. So you'll just have to let me know what you guys think of it down below in the comments. There is also a brand new BlackSeries Django Fett coming to the line. This one is expected to release around January 1st, so we're going into 2026 now. But this one is really, really exciting just because the old Django Fett that we've had, it sucks. It's gotten several releases and it has just desperately needed a re-release for years and years. And so this one, it's going to be able to stand up properly, it's got good articulation, and it's going to look really good on the shelf. So this one is a huge win for the BlackSeries, and I know a remake of Django has been one of the most demanded figures for quite some time now. And then we also have a brand new Ventress coming to the line. This is specifically her bounty hunter outfit from like season 5 of the Clone Wars. This is a figure I never thought we were gonna get, but it looks so good. I love her robes, I love the helmet. She's just a really cool looking figure and a completely brand new sculpt head to toe. And this one, like I said, is an easy pickup for me, and I just didn't even know I wanted it until I saw it here. So really in love with this figure. And then last but not least, we have another 2-pack, and this might rival the Anakin and Obi-Wan 2-pack, and that's because it is a Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader 2-pack on Bespin. It does come with the Bespin display base, which is super cool. It also comes with a completely brand new Luke Skywalker head to toe, and if you guys know, Bespin Luke has been one of those figures, again, that we've desperately needed a remake of for years and years now in the line, so to see a completely brand new Luke Skywalker in the line is a dream come true. Vader is the exact same Empire Strikes Back figure we've gotten before, except the cape is different. Instead of having the normal cape, he has a wired cape, which means that you can get his cape into a lot of cool windy poses, which is the first time the BlackSeries has ever done this for a Darth Vader figure, so I'm beyond excited to see what a wired cape will look like on this guy. Anyway, that was a bunch of StarWars BlackSeries figures that are starting to hit stores or have not yet hit stores. So let me know down in the comments below what are some of your favorite BlackSeries figures that you're most excited for. If you guys did enjoy, the like button, subscribe, and let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future. I'll see you guys in the next one.